The LA Lakers are fighting desperately to stay afloat in the NBA's Western Conference. Another injury to Anthony Davis, LeBron's advanced age, and a mismatched supporting cast indicates it's about to be a steep climb to the 2022 playoffs. But before this iteration of the Lake Show, before the infamous Russell Westbrook trade, there were the Bubble Boys of 2020. I've reset the Lakers to this exact moment and brought that team into the current NBA. Mickey James is a spry 35 years old again and will run the point, where in 1920 he led the league in assists and eventually won a finals MVP. Anthony Davis is 26 again with less injury mileage, and I've upgraded his shooting attributes and badges to match his improbable Disney run. Kyle Kuzma is back in the purple and gold as the hopeful six-man extraordinaire, thankfully pre-giant pink sweater. Yikes. This Lakers rotation features Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee in their own little buddy cop movie, playing about 10 minutes each a night. I honestly forgot how this Lakers team was truly old as shit. I mean, y'all see Rajon Rondo, Markieff Morris, and J.R. Smith in the rotation. My word. Finally, the X Factor, the biggest missing piece from the current Lakers. It's the return of roided up Alex Caruso off the bench. Let's go. On the flip side, I've returned Russell Westbrook to the Houston Rockets, where he finished the 1920 season. Congrats, Rockets fans. Lonnie Walker has actually been a nice little addition for the Lakers, but he's back to San Antonio. Dennis Schroeder was in LA, then he was in Germany, back in LA. Now he's back in OKC. Pat Bev gets yet another shot at taking down Steph Curry with Kawhi and the Clippers. The Lakers didn't mess around out the gates, facing one of their biggest rivals, the Golden State Warriors, in the first game of the season. LeBron with 43, AD 28 and 12, and they followed that up by establishing the true king of LA again, LeBron, AD leading the way over the Clippers. The Lakers did start 23 and 5, a scintillating beginning to the season, but they did suffer a tough 8-point loss at the hands of Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks. As well, James Harden, Joel Embiid, and the 76ers beat them by 2. Joel didn't even do anything in that game. Unsurprisingly, both LeBron and Anthony Davis were starters in the All-Star game. Yep, they're cooking. Importantly, we didn't want anything falling apart for this Lakers core from 2020, so AD is extended. Whoa, John Morant, yo, the new look Lakers have sent shockwaves through the NBA, somehow affecting Luka Doncic, who didn't win MVP. I don't know. Neither LeBron nor AD made first team All-NBA or second team. Oh my, only AD, LeBron point guard snubbed, despite 36-year-old LeBron averaging 26, 7, and 9, running the point and doing so in only 31 minutes a night. He did not make All-NBA. I'm actually like, I know, how did that happen? AD was super special, 25 and 12. His bubble shooting abilities are here, y'all, 41% from deep. Yep. Kuzma was a baller off the bench. KCP had some big moments in the playoffs and in this current day as well. And there you go, JaVale and Dwight just doing their thing down there. Our rotation looking prime. Just like in 1920, this Lakers core found themselves atop the West, just ahead of Memphis and New Orleans, while the bottom half of the West was very below average. That's crazy. But in round one, I could not have scripted this better. The Lakers match up with the Phoenix Suns, the Suns core and team that ruined a potential repeat for the Lakers in 2021 when Anthony Davis got hurt. A Suns team that has been a thorn in the side of this Lakers core since day one, as if inspired by his snub from NBA media. LeBron 37, 11, and 12 in game one, and yeah, AD 35 and 18. The Lakers won game one, obviously. With their backs almost against the wall in game 3, down 2-0, Devin Booker dropped 35 points efficiently, but it wasn't enough. Even with LeBron scoring only 23 points, the Lakers prevailed, and I'm genuinely surprised. This is like shades of game 7 for the Suns last year. A 42-point win in game 4. The Lakers are sweeping this Suns team, which I gotta admit is way deeper and I thought way better on paper, but nah, this bubble Lakers core's on a mission. I feel it. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, definitely the unsung hero though. 8 of 12, 23 points in game 4. The Lakers got some much needed rest after the sweep, and they'd need it with the new look retooled Minnesota Timberwolves matching up in round 2. Anthony Edwards was in the process of taking a superstar leap, 31, 5, and 6 in round 1 of the playoffs. More importantly, he outdueled Luka Doncic, who we know is a superhero in most of these sims. Game 1 was a wake-up call for LA, despite Ant only scoring 14 points on 7 of 17 shooting. Anthony Anthony Davis was poor and LeBron couldn't do it all. They lost by 21. In game 3 with the series tied 1-1, this time LeBron struggled, scoring under 10 points. He shot 4 of 15, had 5 turnovers.
That's a choke job.
Both stars for LA got back on track to tie the series at 2, but was that positive momentum or just a one-off? Game 5 back in LA could not have been more important for both teams. And the Lakers do have a huge lead at half. I mean, 17 points, you better not choke this away. Well, it was a 17-point lead. Now it's a 5-point lead. LA, wake up. Okay, they did. Wow, that got scary. That did get scary. Just a slight choke, but they worked their food out of the system. What am I talking? Anyway, and despite the rocky start to round 2, LeBron and AD both came through in game 6 as the Lakers closed out Minnesota 4 games to 2. Meanwhile, over in the East, absolute bloodbath. Somehow Giannis and the Bucks were only the 7 seed. It took them a full 7 games to get past Cleveland in round 1. Then, ironically enough, they beat LeBron's other old team, the Miami Heat, in 6 games in round 2. Meanwhile, Joel Embiid, James Harden, and the 76ers outlasted Trae Young in 6 games, then took down their ongoing rival Toronto Raptors cleanly in 5 in round 2, setting up a pretty powerhouse matchup between Joel, James Harden, Giannis, Drew Holiday, all in the East final. But back in the West, our bubble Lakers, it had to be a 1 versus 2 seed matchup in the West finals against the upstart Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant, as we know, won regular season MVP and somehow was outdoing himself in the playoffs, averaging 37, 6, and 8 in 10 games. Ja and the Grizz easily swept through former MVP Nikola Jokic in round 1. They did drop 2 games to Zion and the Pelicans in round 2, but come on, they are a powerhouse. Brother, if somebody usurps Luka Doncic in round 1 as MVP, then I am officially terrified. That's Ja Morant in our sim. The Lakers came out, however, with a statement in game 1. Just like the 2020 West Finals in the bubble, Anthony Davis showed up as the best player on the floor, scoring 42 points, 13 rebounds in a near 40-point destruction of the Grizz. Again, just like 2020 in game 2, AD again, 37, 17, 5, 2, 5. The man did everything, barely missed a shot, and the Lakers were determined to defend Staples home, Walt Disney World home, Crypto.com home floor advantage. Is that even what it's called? I'm not even sure. I was just trying to be fun. Back in Memphis for game 3, the Grizzlies weren't going down without a fight. A 2-point win in OT, and Ja Morant, the MVP, finally came through, 41, 7, and 16. It was a true backbreaker for Memphis, though, in game 4, trying to defend their home court. The game went to overtime. Both LeBron and Anthony Davis did their thing, just enough for the Lakers to go up 3-1. And as we all know, 3-1 in the playoffs in the NBA is basically, it's done. Series is over, right? All right, well, obviously I just jinxed the Lakers. We saw this coming, all right? Grizzlies, they make it a bit of a series. That was actually potentially disastrous for the Lakers, who'd have to go back to Memphis trying to close this thing out in game 6. Okay, a 5-point lead at the half, that's not exactly super inspiring. Oh, but why? Why would I need inspiration from this Lakers team? Bro, this is actually reminding me a lot of the bubble. They seem kind of like the team of destiny here. They're about to beat the Grizzlies, who were definitely the other best simulating team in the West in this season. Oh, and by the way, both Ja Morant and LeBron James not on the floor to close this game out. Must have just been some sort of sportsmanship thing. Not a weird glitch from 2K, of course. And it looks like LeBron winning a West Finals MVP. Interesting. AD was putting up numbers, though. And in the NBA Finals, our bubble 2020 Lakers would meet up with the Philly 76ers. Bro, the 2 Lakers stars, this is so reminiscent of 2020. LeBron 28, 8, 9 averages. AD 27, 13. Oh, they're both killing it. Kuzma, he's, playing okay. Meanwhile, from what I've seen, I think it's all Joel 34, 13. He's got 3 blocks a game, 5 assists. James Harden's no slouch either. 29 and 12. This is going to be tough for our Lakers. Home court advantage proved huge for the 58-win Lakers as they'd get out with a 14-point win in game 1. Point guard LeBron doing his thing, 31 points with 15 assists. Joel Embiid continued to dominate, 33 and 12, but did shoot 12 of 29, while Caruso and them boys locked down Harden, who scored just 15 points himself. The Lakers were basically untouchable on home court at this point, winning game 2 by 7 points, Bro, Anthony Davis had 48 and 14, paying homage to Allen Iverson, just against the 76ers this time. My word! LeBron getting to take a backseat in the finals isn't something you see often, but with AD playing out of his mind, and with Joel Embiid having a serious off game, shooting just 11 of 28 from the field, it was okay for LeBron. This is it, man. Game 3. If the Sixers lose this, I mean, I don't even think I'd be jinxing it to say the series would be over. They aren't defending home court yet. Lakers up 7. Can they clutch up like they did in the bubble? They never really choked them. Oh my good. They're too good. I did not think bringing this Lakers team back was going to be this dominant. They just went up 3-0 in the finals. Anthony Davis, yo, he's going to take finals MVP from LeBron. And the Lakers had a chance to snuff the flame of the 76ers once and for all in emphatic Game 4 fashion. And brother, I can't even get a tight game to make this interesting in this video. Philadelphia, your tribe has spoken. A sweet, oh my word. They couldn't even take a game or two, let alone just one game off these Lakers. Oh, and there it is, passing of the torch. I know some people wanted this to happen in 2020, but AD really earned it this time around. And just like in 2020, the Lakers' destiny was indeed a championship with this core. But that's not where things went south. No, it's what happened after they won the championship that we need to see. Just like in the summer of 2020, the post-championship offseason was a doozy for the LA Lakers. The opportunity to make a franchise-shifting trade wasn't even available as Russell Westbrook retired following season 1. The one big loss for LA was six-man Kyle Kuzma declining his player option and getting a bag in Indiana. Oh, and also, yeah, THT declined his option, but we don't really care. With some small cash freed up, Lakers management targeted former veterans in DeMarcus Cousins and Lance Stevenson. They were able to bring back Dwight Howard, Rajon Rondo, Danny Green, Markieff Morris. That average age just keeps climbing. The key free agent signing was Seth Curry, who has always seemed like a good potential fit with LeBron. But can he and Alex Caruso fill the bench shoes left by Kyle Kuzma? Julian Phillips was drafted at the end of the first round, while Andre Iguodala was added to the roster because, well,
I want Iguodala.
In year 2, Jason Tatum finally arrived in a big way. Look at that MVP season. LeBron, now at age 37, did take a bit of a decline, 24, 8, and 8. Probably just saving it for the playoffs, Brett. In both round 1 and 2, the Lakers dropped 2 games, but not a major scare to either the Kings or Thunder. They were off to the West Final, but meeting them in an exact replica of season 1, the second-seeded Memphis Grizzlies. Looking for revenge, Ja Morant and the Grizzlies went into LA and dominated in game 1, a 22-point victory. Ja had 35. The Lakers, though champions as they are, had an answer in game 2. He shot poorly, but LeBron James had 23, 11, and 12, a signature performance. The series shifted back to Memphis, where Tyus Jones, of all people, carried with 32 and 12. The Grizzlies dropped 155 points. Bro, how do you allow that in the playoffs? Again, LA was able to bounce back from adversity, though. Their stars both showed out with 30-plus points, and they held on for a win. Unthinkably, the Lakers would regain control of the series, a 3-point victory on the back of 26, 7, and 9 from LeBron. He's reaching back in time, ladies and gentlemen, and a chance for a second straight trip to the finals for the bubble Lakers. The Grizzlies not messing around, a 20-point lead. We're going 7. That was emphatic. How else do you set up a game 7, man? Everything was on the line, and the Lakers did get off to a strong start, 13-point lead at the half. And there's just something about these Lakers, man. When the games get dramatic, they show out. The elimination game Lakers are something serious here. Like, they don't even let teams get close. And for like the 9 millionth time, we had a Boston Celtics LA Lakers NBA Finals, back-to-back historic matchups. Once again defending, oh my goodness. Wasn't this the NBA Finals last year? I'm trying to be epic. Anthony Davis had 49, 16, and 5. The man just turns up in the NBA Finals. But in game 2, despite a monster performance from LeBron, AD was really nowhere to be found. And the Celtics, led by the 2 J's, 39 points for Brown, 35 for Tatum, they tied the series up. And no worse place to be in the NBA Finals than the Boston Garden. You gotta park your car over at the harbor. Jason Tatum, 39, 11, and 9. The Lakers needed to avoid getting in super hot water in game 4, but it was Jason Tatum, the MVP, with 37, 9, and 5. LeBron played wicked smart with 42, 12, and 5. How you like them apples? But in a losing effort, it don't matter. The Lakers would manage to withhold for at least one more game. Oh my word. Oh, they almost choked that. Whew, I was not ready for that. Oh, the Lakers are in shambles when they have to play in Boston. And there it is. I never thought I would see it. 130 to 112, game 6, Boston's up. A true battle of duos, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum versus LeBron James, Anthony Davis. I will say these Boston Celtics have a much better supporting cast, but wow. I thought we were going to run it back to back with these Lakers. I mean, at least they made the finals, but no silver linings around here, Brad. In real life, the Lakers post-championship were a disappointing first-round exit to the Phoenix Suns, where here in our simulation, they still lost, but at least in the NBA Finals, which I believe hypothetically Lakers fans probably would have preferred. And speaking of hypotheticals, if you're interested in that kind of thing, what if LeBron left his team after every single season? Well, I answered that question in this video right here. Go click on it.